Hôpital Sacré Coeur, just outside of Cap Haitian, is today a 200-bed general multi-purpose hospital. 2010, January 2010, the earthquake hits.
All right, guys, welcome back. It's bonus time on the 6. Extra innings over here with the very gracious Mr. Mike Maron, CEO of Holy Name Medical Center over in Teaneck, New Jersey. He has kindly agreed to spend a little bit more time with us because from a personal perspective, I've got interest in the topic of end-of-life care. So I want to go back to Villa Marie Claire, and let's talk a little bit about that passion project for you over at Villa Marie Claire.
Sure. So part of what the Villa is about now is moving the needle in terms of both society as a whole, but the medical community in particular. Because we know and we've seen after 8 years of operation, a third of the people referred to the Villa pass away before they even get there.
Wow.
Another third pass away within the first 24 hours. And the final third stay on average of about 3 weeks. And so when you read the textbooks around hospice, which is supposed to be the last 6 months of life, palliative care, which is supposed to be the last 2 years of life, we hold on way too long.
Right.
The physicians, the nurses, the caregivers hold on way too long. The families aren't ready to hear the message, so it's a very difficult one. And so we wait too long.
Yep.
The single biggest positive comment we get from the Villa: why didn't I know about this sooner?
Yeah.
Why didn't anybody tell me about this sooner?
So it's an awareness issue.
It's an awareness. It's an educational issue. So one of the things we talked earlier about, one of the unique aspects of Holy Name is our ability to be innovative in technology. We're working on a mobile and computer web app that will allow you to, from the privacy and the security of your cell phone or your desktop, record and fill out an advance directive that says, this is my end-of-life wishes. And at the conclusion of that, when you're in the frame of mind, you flip your phone and you actually create a video of yourself in your own words, in your own reflections, that we will store as part of your record in perpetuity, so that when the day comes and people challenge, because we see this every day, the written word is subject to interpretation.
Sure.
The most effective word is you and your voice, just like we're talking now.
Absolutely.
In your emotional inflection saying, listen, my sons, this is what I want at the end of life. Right? Don't forget if you're struggling because of your own emotions, your own feelings, in interpreting the words on the paper, let me listen to my voice, right?
What an incredible tool for us as people. It adds that human element to it, where it's not a narrative, if you will, that's built in ink on paper.
Right.
It's the actual person,
So this will be available soon. It's actually in beta testing right now with the managers at Holy Name. We're going to roll it out to our employees and our medical staff first.
Right.
And then when we know that we have it, then we'll make it available to the general public. One of the horrifying aspects of this that I deal with all the time, when I go into a room full of physicians and nurses, I will ask now, raise your hand, who has an advance directive? Usually 10% of the room will raise their hand.
Right.
And I will challenge them. I said, and this is the problem. How are you supposed to have a meaningful, dynamic conversation with your patients when you haven't had it with yourself?
No question.
Everything comes from in here, and you have to be there first if you're going to be effective in caring for somebody else.
Right.
That's what we're all about, and so we're driving that hard now to push that and move it to a new realm. Get it out there and try to move the needle. It will be generational change. It's not something that's going to happen overnight.
Understood,
We're
but
determined
you're
to make it happen.
at the tip of the spear.
We are
right
at the
now,
tip of the spear.
And practitioners of what you're preaching, I think, is a true sign of leadership.
That's right.
Authentic leadership, and it's only happening there. Right. I mean, I've not heard this, previously.
Yeah.
Right?
It's the only place. Well, because today there's no margin in it.
Right.
So one of the big reasons the Villa is unique, there's no money in it.
Right.
You can't make money. It's subsidized by Holy Name, and now, thankfully, due to Senator Paul Salo and Loretta Weinberg, Governor Murphy, in this budget round, we've gotten some support out of the state. Commissioner Elna Hall has been a big advocate for us in this regard. So that's meaningful to us. That gives us drive and purpose to really continue to push forward.
And I'm assuming there's also a way that people can donate too?
Absolutely.
So where would they find information on that?
Go to holyname.org or VillaMarieClaire.org,
okay,
and you will see an online donation and support. We rely heavily on philanthropy to make this work because the system today is so broken it doesn't pay for it.
Right, and we can't wait for it to be fixed.
No, that's right.
There's a lot of people out there that need this.
Correct.
Let's switch gears for a second because I know one of your other passion projects, and you've been involved in this since 2011.
Right.
I did a little bit of homework. Is the hospital in Haiti?
Correct.
Talk to us a little bit about that.
So northern Haiti, Hôpital Sacré Coeur, just outside of Cap Haitian, is today a 200-bed general multi-purpose hospital. Holy Name got involved back started in 2010. Actually, it started way before that. So Dr. Dave Butler, one obstetrician gynecologist on our staff, has been around forever. Great man, great physician. He had been going to Haiti for 25 years. And Dave would come to us each year, twice a year, and say, look, I'm taking a trip to Haiti. Can you help me with some supplies?
Right.
And I would say, absolutely, give the clearance to the storeroom and everybody else, fill duffel bags of supplies for Dr. Butler. He would take him down to Haiti with him, would pat him on the back and say, Dave,
Good luck. Yeah.
We're so proud of you. You know, you represent us well. Go get him. January 2010, the earthquake hits. Dave Butler and two of our anesthesiologists fly down there within hours of the earthquake hitting.
It's a mission. It's back to the mission, right?
They stay there for a little over a week and a half, working round the clock, no sleep. They came back emotionally drained and spent, horrified by the catastrophe that they witnessed and participated in, and pleaded for more help. And a very, very emotional plea. The anesthesiologist, Tim Finley, great guy, born and raised in Bergen County, devastated by seeing young children die because he would anesthetize them to have surgery and couldn't wake them because there was no oxygen available.
Oh my God.
And so when you look at the harsh conditions down there, something like oxygen we take for granted here, it's available everywhere. There they didn't have it. He couldn't resuscitate the children. And so they died while trying to do good because of that. We purchased an oxygen generator. Holy Name ran a fundraiser. I personally contributed the closing dollars to make that work. Company in Buffalo, New York, decided that they would sell it to us at cost. Royal Caribbean Cruise Line decided that they would ship it in the belly of the ship for us at no cost. March of 2010, oxygen generator is on its way to Milot, Haiti, where the hospital is. Dave Butler and Tim Finley walk into my office, throw 2 tickets on my desk and says, you're coming to Haiti with us. We already cleared your calendar. We're not taking no for an answer because we got to make sure the equipment gets there and is protected through the whole process because Haiti still has its challenges. So March of 2010, just after the earthquake, was my first trip there. Fast forward 2011, hospital gets into financial trouble. Now, pre-earthquake, this was a 70-bed clinic hospital. Earthquake.
Not what we think of here in the U.S.
Not what we think of here in the U.S. Earthquake hits, mushrooms up to a 400-bed MASH unit, Army tents across the street, patients everywhere getting treated. Tremendous outpouring of support and volunteerism from all over the globe coming to help. Just as quickly as the interest and all the support escalated, it plummeted.
Of course.
Apathy set in very, very fast. But the hospital shrunk from 400 beds down to about 200 beds. Its previous historical fundraising in the U.S. was geared to supporting a 70-bed clinic, not a 200-bed hospital. So they found themselves very, very quickly in financial distress. I went to my board and said, we can't, if this hospital closes in that region, one, it is the only healthcare enterprise, so people will die from lack of access to care. More importantly, it is the only economic engine for the entire region. So in an area that is already depleted and in the midst of tremendous poverty, it will only get exasperated if the hospital closes. We need to step in to support it. My board gave me approval, and we built the bridge and said, all right, we're going to come in and we're going to help stabilize Hôpital Sacré Coeur. What I promised my board, which to this day they have continued to forgive me on, is we should be able to get fundraising and philanthropic support to do this. Should be a no-brainer. This is a great case statement. And so Holy Name stepped in. We funded it. We stabilized it. The U.S. fundraising never really took off. It was always at that set level. And so to the funding from Holy Name very quickly in 2011 became so great that my board said we have to take it over. And so in 2011 we took over the hospital in Haiti. We've run it since. It runs actually quite well from Haitian terms in the Haitian enterprise. A third of the operating revenues come from Haitian commerce and Haitians paying for care, which shouldn't be free. You have to have skin in the game.
Absolutely.
You have to take responsibility. So to my upbringing, nothing is free.
No question.
You have to participate. A third comes from the CRUDEM Foundation, which is now a subsidiary of Holy Name, which was the old foundation that supported the clinic.
Okay.
And then a third of it comes from Holy Name. To give you comparable numbers and for your audience to understand, if you were to run a 200-bed hospital here in Bergen County, average operating budget would be around $300 million. $300 million. In Haiti, we run a full-service OB, peds, orthopedics, general surgery, ophthalmology, dentistry, you take it, we do. We've actually done open heart surgery there. We shut it down afterwards, but we did open heart surgery in Haiti. $3 million annual operating budget.
What drives that cost so low? Is it cost of personnel, cost of goods and services?
It's a combination of all. Personnel, very, very cheap. So average nurse in Haiti makes $400 per month, right? Physician makes on average about $1,500 to $2,000 per month.
Wow.
That's it. Cost of labor is very cheap. There's no regulations, so we're not dealing with regulatory compliance. And so
make a note, federal and state government.
Right. So, not that that's all good, because it's got to be in the hands of caring people. There's a lot of corrupt, opportunistic individuals who prey on this situation. We choose not to.
Right.
And so you can absolutely run the facility for a lot less. Now, it's bare bones. There's no MRI. There's no CAT scan.
But you're saving lives.
We're saving lives.
Where lives were being lost previously.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
I love it. It's, again, I go back to something you said in a previous segment with respect to not chasing the money. It's not financially driven, it's mission driven.
Correct.
And amazing things are possible when we've got a deeper sense of purpose and a deeper sense of meaning. And I got to say it because it's amazing. You're an amazing guy, and the fact that you answered the call that a lot of others weren't willing to answer speaks to your character.
Well, in that moment, Sandy, we can end with this, that is a key piece. People ask me all the time, healthcare in New Jersey is insane. Why would you choose to get involved in Haiti in this way? And when I look back on it now, 9 years later, and I look in hindsight, I say, you know what? We didn't choose Haiti. Haiti chose us.
Right.
We chose to listen.
Yeah.
Right? So all those opportunities that people pass by them every day, but they're so tuned out because we're so preoccupied with everything else that's going on, we had an opportunity to listen and respond accordingly.
Well, thank God that you did. We need more people like that out there. I want to thank you once again. Now we're really going to wrap, but I want to thank you for giving us the bonus time and sharing the message of hope that they need in Haiti. People want to donate, they can go to holyname.org, I'm assuming?
.org or crudem.org, or CRUDEM.
Okay.
That's an acronym for the Center for the Rural Development of Milot, which is the name of the town. And you can find a whole host of information there, donation, and as well as more information about what we're doing.
Excellent. Well, listen, again, I hope you're going to come back and join us. There's more to talk about. I certainly want to dive deeper into Villa Marie Claire. We can get Dr. Charlie Violati,
correct?
All right, another Irish guy, to join us. But in the meantime, I thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. It's been a pleasure.
Real honor. Real honor.
Once again, Mike Maron, CEO of Holy Name Medical Center, joining us here on the 6th. Remember, you got comments, sharing with us right below here. We're going to meet you wherever you are. So we're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube. The podcast can be found on sandycerami.com, Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, and Stitcher. We'll catch you next time on the 6th. We're out.